Have you ever wondered about facial recognition in the UK? There's a few different aspects we go over. So there's three main ones I'll cover is the police and their facial recognition units that they have. There is PIM-Eyes, which is a publicly accessible facial recognition, incredibly powerful, uses the key features about your face and just scans the entirety of the internet to find every single web page on, essentially. And then there's facecheck.id, which is less powerful, but it helps find exact images of you. So if you put in an image from your Facebook profile picture and you use that same profile picture for Instagram or a very similar one, it'll bring up the social media aspect of it, whereas PIM-Eyes doesn't do that at all. So if we're using me as an example, I'll give you on my website, barnvale.co.uk, we have the most recent image of me. This is taken a couple of weeks ago. We searched that in. It shouldn't come up with anything because I have had stuff removed. Good. Nothing come up on that one. However, I was recently just doing a little audit of myself, which prompted this video. And I found a very old photo of me. It was just basically on an old Google account. So I thought I'll search that and just see if a lot of things have changed, because this is over a decade ago. This is 10 years ago. And it does. I briefly worked at a recruitment company when I did accounting. Yeah, literally 10 years ago. And it's popped up. So if I want to get this removed from the internet, there's a few different things we have to do. First off, opt out from the facial recognition search. So we go to opt out, we put those details into there, that will remove it from PIM-Eyes itself. But to get it actually removed to the internet, I'll have to go to that website, speak to the admin, and then ask them via GDPR request takedowns to get my details removed from there, if I so wanted to do that. Now for face check ID, I'll search the same photo so you can see it in real time. As I say, this one uses social media, whereas PIM-Eyes doesn't. PIM-Eyes is a lot more powerful, way more powerful. It's not even close how much better PIM-Eyes is than face check ID, but it just has that one small good aspect about it where it can search social media profile pictures. So this is it scanning. It's a bit of a more American-based one. So when we get to the removals process, they don't really give a shit about UK GDPR. So we can see we found my TikTok, my Facebook. Yeah, so my TikTok and my Facebook, and then it's just found a shed load of people that I personally don't think look like me. You may agree or disagree with that. But that will take me to my TikTok account. Obviously, you have to pay for the access. The last one is the Met Police. This one is a little bit scarier because you can't opt out of it. There's no GDPR request takedown. You can send to the police and say, I don't want you to scan my face. The database that they use is a database of criminals that have been photographed in the police, just their own database, essentially. And then they have the technology. I can't remember what the specific technology is called, but this is the UK Parliament policy that they had about it. Basically just runs into detail how it works. And essentially what it does is everyone that goes past their live facial recognition vans gets their face scanned. That face scan will pull apart details and specific features about your face, i.e. like how close your eyes are, how where your ears sit in your face, your lips, your nose, all your different distinctive facial features about you, like how your hairline, and then it will store that and then compare it against their database. Now, obviously, if you're not a criminal, no issue, but you're still, all of you and your personal information is still getting processed through that. And it's not one you can opt out of unless you wear a balaclava and live life as no face, no case sort of thing. But it's I'm sort of just giving you more problems and solutions with this one because there's nothing you could do about it. They have their internal facial recognition as well, which is just their database, as well as images they've taken from online sources. So if they get a clear CCTV image, they can put it through there and just see if it's a known criminal or whether they can pick up any information about you. But that is the rundown of the facial recognition accessible in the UK. There are a few other sources which are a bit more bespoke and a bit harder, which I'll cover. I cover in one of my guides online for free on my website, barnbell.co.uk. But hopefully that helps, gives you a little bit more information. And any questions, let us know.